They're not just homes, they're symbols of power, wealth, and history. These mansions were once the epicenters of influence, where the decisions that shaped modern America were made. But what's inside them? What secrets, stories, and legacy do these walls hold? Let's step inside the mansions that built the America we know today. In this video, we're going beyond the gates, uncovering the untold stories of the mansions that were the birthplaces of America's greatest fortunes and innovations. And trust me, you won't believe what we're about to reveal. Before we start this journey through history, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. These mansions aren't just old buildings, they are the key to understanding America's rise to global power. The power behind the walls, from the Gilded Age to the Roaring Twenties. The mansions we were diving into were the breeding grounds for America's richest and most influential families. They weren't just places to live, they were the backdrop for the world-changing decisions of men and women who helped build the modern landscape of the United States. Take the Breakers in Newport, Rhode Island, home to the Vanderbilt family, built by Cornelius Vanderbilt. This mansion stands as a testament to his industrial empire, the very heart of American railroads and wealth. But it's not just a mansion, it's a symbol of the power he held. Here, the wealthiest and most influential people gathered to change the country forever. The birthplace of the modern economy. Imagine the meetings that took place here, the deals made in the grand ballrooms, the brainstorming sessions about the future of the American economy. Cornelius Vanderbilt may not have invented the railroad, but he revolutionized it, and he did it from the opulence of the Breakers, where millions of dollars were made, lost, and made again. But the Vanderbilt family wasn't the only one. Just down the road, John D. Rockefeller, the richest man in American history, had Kykuit, his mansion in the heart of New York State. Henry Ford, the father of modern manufacturing, had Fair Lane. These estates weren't just homes. They were strategic headquarters for the people whose innovations would change the way America operated. The role of architecture and power. But these mansions weren't just about the people inside them. Their very architecture was designed to make a statement. The towering columns, the sweeping staircases, the intricate woodwork, it all spoke to power, wealth, and a future that was being built on the backs of innovation and industry. Kykuit is a prime example, with its classical Greek revival style. It was built not just to house a family, it was designed to impress. The towering columns, the marble floors, and the meticulously curated gardens weren't just about aesthetics. They were a visual representation of the power and ambition that drove John D. Rockefeller to become the richest man on the planet. Innovation and legacy. Then there's Henry Ford, the man who turned the car from a luxury into a necessity for every American family. His mansion, Fair Lane, is as much a testament to his legacy as the Ford Motor Company inside. The house showcases innovations that mirrored his work in the automobile industry, cutting-edge technology. Why? For its time, intricate design, and functionality. Henry Ford didn't just change the way we drive. He changed the way we live, and Fair Lane was the physical manifestation of that change. Here, the seeds of mass production and affordable automobiles were planted, and the mansion itself was filled with the very ideas that would power America into the future. Social events that shaped America. These mansions weren't just places for work, they were social hubs where the most influential people in America came together. The grand balls at the Breakers or the secretive meetings at Kykuit weren't just about lavish luxury, they were where the future of the country was discussed. In the ballrooms of these estates, everything from labor laws to industry regulations was discussed. These were the rooms where some of the most important decisions in American history were made, all while surrounded by gold, marble, and velvet. It wasn't just about wealth, it was about shaping the nation. The decline of the Gilded Age. But as we moved into the 20th century, the world changed. The Gilded Age faded, and the fortunes of families like the Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, and Fords began to wane. The rise of the middle class, along with the Great Depression, left these mansions empty, a reminder of a time when power was concentrated in the hands of a few. Today, these estates stand as historical landmarks, their grand halls echoing with the memories of a time when the rich truly controlled the narrative of America's future. But even though the families have moved on, the legacy of these mansions, of the power they once housed, remains etched in American history. The lasting legacy, the legacy of these mansions, and the families who built them, is undeniable. Railroads, the automobile, the industries that shaped the modern world, all of them owe their origins to the visionaries who lived in these grand homes. And while we may no longer talk about these families in the same way, their impact is still felt today. The mansions may have fallen silent, but their influence continues to drive America's innovation, economy, and culture, from the corporate boardrooms to Silicon Valley startups. The spirit of those who once resided in these grand estates lives on. Inside the mansions that built modern America, history was made. They're more than just old homes, they are the foundations upon which America was built. The walls of these mansions still hold the stories of ambition, power, and the quest for a better future, and while they may no longer be in the spotlight, the legacy of what was created within them will never fade. What do you think? Do these mansions still shape America today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more untold stories of the places that built modern America.